we're back. Today we're doing something. We're rolling.
We are
right?
rolling.
Okay.
We are going.
Just double checking. We just hosted our second ever Uncle Mikki's very own 48-hour film contest.
No,
short
we're
contest.
rebranding. It's Uncle Mikki's weekend short film contest.
We did decide
we're taking 48 completely out.
Yeah, it's Uncle Mikki's Make It in a Weekend for 48 hours.
Make it in a weekend.
Make it in a weekend 48-hour film festival, Los Angeles.
It's
We're
Uncle
rebranding
Mikki's
Make It in a
Make
Weekend.
It in a Weekend.
Uncle Mikki's Make It in a Weekend film contest.
Rolls off the tongue,
So,
I think.
as is tradition, this is now the second time that we've done this. We are going to be reacting to and giving awards to all of the other submissions. Really excited. Sam Slade and I have not seen any of these. Kevin has. He is the master of plot.
Yeah, we deemed him master of plot for this go around.
The character was Victor or Valerie Bloom, an explorer.
Had to explore something.
Had to explore something. The prop was a flashlight, and the line was, "Why is this happening to me?" Coming from Just Your Average Joe, this is Bringing Up Trash Baby.
Mockumentary fantasy.
And do you want to guess what time they turned this in?
It was like really early. I want to say like 5.
9:37 a.m. on Sunday. So
Wow.
Joe, if anything, I've not watched
He
this
won the
short-
race.
Yeah, if you're actually going by like 48 rules, that is killer. Like we've
That's
never
crazy.
turned anything in that early.
Never that early. I think like some teams at the real 48 have like bragged about being early.
Yeah.
Actually, one team in particular has, and you're like, oh wow, it shows. So it is even with that. I think this is even earlier than those people that.
Yeah.
Have bragged
No,
about
this
it.
is really 10 o'clock on Sunday is early as shit.
Like,
yeah.
There are usually people still filming at 9.
You mean us? Usually us.
Sometimes.
Her hands up her ass all the time, and Coco keeps eating all of our food.
I'm an explorer, John.
You were an explorer, Valerie.
So precious. She's just so beautiful. She's like a gift from Jesus.
I was sipping tea out by my dumpster like I normally do when all of a sudden this furry little creature popped up from behind the trash. I had never met a talking raccoon before that day. I didn't even know those things were real, but
That was a crazy zoom.
instincts just flooded in and I quit
Should
my
have actually
job.
poured something in.
Yeah, that would
been
be
really funny.
Can I have some milk then, please? Of course, Coco, of course, yes.
She's just so precious. She's just so beautiful. She's like a gift from Jesus.
These zooms are crazy. I love it.
So apparently my wife found this raccoon puppet.
That's him.
She's quit her job. It's been weeks now.
She quit her job to raise a raccoon puppet.
I'm starting to think she believes this is just a real talking raccoon.
Okay, so they're addressing that it's
you
a
got-
Coco keeps eating all of our food. And since my wife doesn't work, I have to keep paying for that.
This is a really odd choice to have your credits over, just the back of his head.
Beard oil too. What flavour is that? Maybe we can make some more eggs, maybe, or
If
What are you
want
doing?
Eggs, maybe you could work
do
at a
grocery
farm.
order.
I'm done with it. I've had it up to here with this silly yapping raccoon business.
Fix the framing from the last interview because he was like way down here and now he's
Yeah.
framed pretty good.
I guess Coco's going to the theater tonight to see The Brutalist. So
Can't
that'll
believe you
get
guys
us at least 3.5 hours alone. This is the first time me and Valerie have been alone
That's
in
awesome.
weeks. You believe that?
That's a pretty good joke. Gonna go see
means
the
we have at least
Brutalist,
3.5
which means I have at least 3.5 hours.
Coco. The British yapping trash baby. That's all you ever talk about now, isn't it?
I'm sorry, is there something else we need to be talking about right now?
Do you remember when we first met? When you fell out of that hot air balloon right on top of me?
Yes, that was my first exploration. How could I ever forget?
After that, you just explored
shoehorn it.
everything. You were like,
Oh wait, shoot, they gotta be explorers. Hot air balloon.
I'm an explorer, John.
you were an explorer, Valerie.
Are you saying that motherhood isn't an amazing exploration for me to be on?
That is fair. That is fair.
See, if it was just a throwaway joke, I'd be more mad, but the fact they keep hammering it home that she's an explorer after this is so funny.
Yeah,
Why is this happening to me?
It's probably my favorite use of the line, I think.
nice. Nice. What the?
And that's when I started my emo era.
I'm starting my emo era.
Seamless transition, dude.
I'm devastated.
Oh my god, it's sucking her breast.
Not to think about it.
They are going hard with this, dude. This concept, they're wringing out every juice, every drop out of this concept, dude.
Can we go to IHOP then? Yeah, of course. Let me get my keys.
The relationship, and you're missing the mothering aspect.
I'm just invested in this now.
Her weight is unknown. They got everyone else in iPhone weights, but not hers.
That's one thing that I like about all of Joe's stuff that I've seen is that he always kind of has a little bit, like, it's not polished, but there's a sense of style within it. Characters are very melodramatic, but that's part of the joke.
She is a freak. She might like it.
I'd appreciate if you didn't use language like that in my office. I understand.
Well, I think I might be kind of a freak too.
Looks like our time is up.
Me and Coco have our own lives now.
He's been gone for like 2 hours.
Will you at least listen to Kermit?
It's hard to tell, like, the passage of time because they've been wearing the same clothes the whole time.
That's true.
It would be funny if this was all one day.
My daddy would like to say he's done a lot of not so great things.
She's sorry too.
Where's the flashlight?
It's coming.
Okay.
Are they brother and sister?
gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. 3.5 hours later, Jesus
The
Christ.
entirety of the Brutalist.
Valerie Bloom, you are, without a doubt.
Should have got his shirt off.
There's one cave left to explore, John.
You didn't explore that
Wait,
cave?
you didn't explore that?
Well, unless they're talking about a different cave.
I was real the whole time in it. I just love having a hand up me ass. That's the truth about that. Now,
Oh my goodness.
where am I gonna find me an IHOP?
Very 48.
Very 48.
Very 48.
Very,
all shot at the home.
yeah, looked like it was shot on an iPhone. Those zooms had like that trademark, like the lenses swapping artifact
yeah.
that happened between them. Seemed like the iPhone audio too. Like it just seemed like it was all shot and
Shot and used iPhone.
yeah.
The fact that you dropped that at 9 in the morning.
Well, they probably filmed it for 2 hours
That's
and edited it.
If that was uploaded at 10:30, I would be like, what were you guys doing?
Yeah, they did it in, that's like 36 hours or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if you guys started filming like that first night, honestly, and started just editing by the evening the next day.
Yeah, it seemed like you guys had a lot of fun doing it. I had a lot of fun watching it. Like it's
Yeah, I thought the concept was funny. You know, it's very simple.
Yeah.
It's not trying to go overboard with like a crazy concept. It's just kind of like, okay, this character finds
It's a
puppet.
silly concept.
I was relieved that it was a puppet and they didn't go with
It's just an actual raccoon.
Yeah,
that
the
you have
actual
to, like,
talking
suspend your
raccoon.
disbelief.
Yeah.
Because like the last short we saw of his, that really long one with the Nazis and all that,
you had to suspend a lot
you had to
of
just
disbelief. Yeah.
continuously
It was like,
suspend your
okay,
disbelief. Where you're
this
just like,
kid is
all right.
Hitler now.
Yeah, this guy's Hitler now, I guess.
Yeah.
You're playing Harry Potter music. He's got a cup from the movie Glass in World War II era.
Yeah, this
just
one
goofy
did
stuff
not
like that.
have me asking big questions.
Which is like
that.
when you have a goofy concept, you don't really care that much about it, but it's nice when it's just this works on its own.
It's a simple, goofy concept.
If I was
which is
gonna give
okay.
it critiques on being a mockumentary, I think there's a lot of really fun things you can do with a mockumentary that you kind of left out. Like, I feel like no one addresses the cameras at all, really. Like, there's interviews, but as far as like all the scenes that are filmed, like
why is it being
why is it being filmed
Yeah.
and like none of the characters are addressing the camera or looking at it even, like, and that's some of the funniest stuff in a mockumentary. That's the
Yeah.
stuff that really draws you in my opinion.
We love, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you watch The
sure.
Office or whatever, the funniest moments are when, you know, the characters are
Yeah,
going,
that's when-
like the camera should be changing how your characters act.
Yeah, and you don't even necessarily, I know a lot of found footage movies get crap for this because the way they address it is just have a character say, why are you filming this? And that's not the solution. Like, you don't need to just have a character yell it out. Having your characters act within the scene as if there's something looking at them that's not normal. Like, everyone should be a little peripherally aware that there's a camera recording everything because that changes how you
For the most part, the
behave.
scenes in this, are as if they don't know that there's a camera there. But
For me, it still works for the most part because the whole thing is pretty surrealist. All the acting is very big, like it's very like sweeping, very theatrical.
Yeah.
But I think it works mainly because there's enough funny lines to where right when you're like, this is too cheesy, it'll hit you with a really, really good line.
What are you doing?
Eggs, maybe you could work
Do
at a
grocery
farm.
order.
There's some really, really fucking funny lines in this
Like
short
really
film.
funny lines.
I really liked when she's like, I gotta get my keys. Just like, she's struggle to get out of the bathroom.
And yeah, just a really solid grasp on what isn't funny. Like just small things like that, like a character getting out of the bathtub weird, or the fact that she's just committing to having the raccoon sucking on her breast the entire time.
Yeah.
That stuff is really funny.
No, good job, proud
Joe,
of you.
super proud of you, dude.
Look like crap, but I'm proud of you.
I am such a big fan of Joe and his friends.
Yeah.
I feel like every time like they make something, I find myself loving it.
They're definitely funny.
Yes.
Very funny.
Seriously.
I think if they could find a way to have their craft match their humor, they would you guys would be top dogs. But good job, guys.
No, that was great.
We're really proud of you, and we're so grateful that you guys submitted something, and we'll see what awards you win.
It's true. I think you got a good standing for best part.
Yeah, so this is Spiritus, Tempus, Pascendi from Volpez Media, who submitted last year.
What was their genre?
Horror and drama.
What is going on, everybody? I'm Victor Bloom, and welcome to Houses with Histories.
What else am I supposed to say?
Nothing? Gabe quit on me. Hey man, I saw that video you sent me.
Oh, it's
You doing
familiar
the
because this
backflip
is
on
the same
trampoline.
road he shot on last time.
See what the world has to offer in terms of spooky houses, I guess.
And the plot of Kip Wallace.
Oh, is that where this is going? These shots look
So,
better,
yeah, no,
more
he-
focus.
What's fun about this is we're watching direct. Yeah, I'm so glad that was on camera. Captured in 6K.
What is going on, everybody? I'm Victor Bloom, and welcome to Houses with Histories.
Hold on, bro. I didn't agree to that name.
I told you that's the name of the show.
I wanted it to be Abandoned Location Explorers.
Look, I'm the host.
That is a better title. House with Histories than Abandoned House.
Yeah,
Kevin's
Houses with
just
History
racist.
stands out.
You guys are just racist.
Is it that they're going into a house that's lived in? Are they breaking into a house that has a history? Is that the premise? Because that would be very funny.
They were called by someone who left the house just the day before. And I honestly don't know why they were called, because they clearly haven't done this a lot.
That's a monkey.
That's a real monkey.
What the fuck?
And a skunk? Oh, duck.
It's a duck. Is it a skunk?
It's a lot of fucking animals.
Yo, come on, dude. You're not supposed to say anything. The camera guy doesn't talk.
What else am I supposed to say?
Nothing? Hello, Marge?
Yes.
It's Victor. Victor Bloom.
The iPhone has no idea how to focus.
I didn't want to leave all my animals behind, but she was just too much.
She? So it's a woman.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Wait, Marge, please. Please. So scared that she couldn't even talk. Look, she's probably scared of some critter in the wall, honestly.
Look, I'm trying to say.
Look, I always...
I've coined the term the you-knows for ad-libbed lines. This one has the look, where you start every line with the word look.
Can you please chill out? You're being so annoying right now.
You know what? Fuck you, bro.
Oh, snap.
Gabe quit on me.
I thought I could just be an asshole to my only employee, the only person helping me.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Look, man, can you help me out, please?
This is such a funny story. I wish the execution was better. Like, I love the idea of this ghost investigator or whatever just completely unraveling at the seams.
I think it does need just like a tighter edit for it to move a little smoother.
Yeah.
My only advice is you should be better. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go.
Fuck. Why is this happening to me?
This is my fault. Nothing of this is my fault. Nice one.
This is a farm.
Who do you know that lives on a farm?
Listen, dude, they're in a different state.
Yeah,
you
dude,
have to
this is
remember
true.
that outside of California,
This
every
is
other
everybody's
house is a
house,
farm. Yeah.
This is the only way they get milk and eggs, dude.
An emu?
Oh gosh.
I don't understand. I mean...
What'd she say?
She said Marjorie.
Ah.
Huh? What the fuck? Oh shit! Why didn't I record that? Viewers will never believe me. Damn it.
I am reserving my favorite line to be that line. None of my viewers will ever believe me.
Why didn't I record that?
I'm not 100% sure if that's supposed to be funny or not, but it was.
The last one was comedic, remember? Because it had the guy with the German accent.
Yeah.
It's drama. Such drama, dude.
When he was being a dick.
Ooh, now it's time.
Oh.
I need a flashlight.
Nice. Nice incorporation.
I do love every time it's just blatant. Actually pretty good. Oh my god.
Hello?
Am I on speaker?
Yes.
I know how to get rid of the spirit.
You do? How?
Spiritus Tempus Pascendi.
That's the title.
What does that mean?
So now I'm getting some Deadstream vibes.
She said, I'm sorry. It was the only way to keep her away.
Was to feed her?
He's
with
like
him?
the sacrifice.
That is drama.
Good plot. Oh my god.
Oh snap. No, not main character guy.
I came back to Fit.
I think lighting is the thing that makes the short suffer the most.
Lighting and sound quality.
Yeah, that's a
sound
blanket
quality we
statement for like every short ever.
Yeah, we've never seen a short with good. Okay, there we go.
And then it gets him, and that's the end.
Good job.
I feel like this one has layers to it. I don't know how, I think my gut reaction, or like my first biggest thought is, I don't know how much of it was supposed to be intentionally comedic, but there were some very solid comedic moments. I don't know if those were unintentional or not.
From last year's short to this one, there's for sure improvement. It's like twice the length too, which is not a good or bad thing. It's just interesting they got more out.
A little more ambitious.
I think, was it all shot on an iPhone?
Also, I think we're 2 for 2
Two
iPhone
for two
phones
iPhone.
now.
Yeah,
2 for 2.
was it recorded on an iPhone too? Like the
sound
audio
as well? I think so. I think this was another shot and recorded on the iPhone.
Hey, listen, it's made in 48 hours. I
Yeah.
get it. And like, why put in that extra effort for
Yeah.
this stupid little contest on the internet?
Yeah.
But the audio is terrible. It always is going to make your short.
You
film
also have to remember, we didn't start having good audio until like last weekend.
Yeah, we until we met Chris, dude.
Audio is one of the biggest like jumps in quality that you'll see for yourself as a filmmaker.
When there's sound design and overall the sound is good, like it is a more engaging product no matter what.
We know as viewers what footage that was shot on an iPhone sound like. If you've ever been on any social media platform, you've seen videos that were shot on an iPhone. And so you know what they sound like. And because of that, it like takes you out of it. You're not living in the reality. You know, like even on a subconscious level that you're just watching video that was recorded on a phone that's being held in somebody's hand. And like your brain never lets you get past that. Or at least it's very hard. Like it has to be really, really good for you to like suspend that disbelief of like the knowledge that you're watching iPhone footage. And audio is like one of the best ways to do it.
Something I always tell people, like whether they're filmmakers or not, like just in general about
Ordering at McDonald's.
are you interested in knowing a little tidbit about filmmaking? Your eyes are stupid and they can forgive a bad visual very easily.
Yeah.
But your ears never will. Like your ears will, like if the audio is bad in a movie, like you're never gonna get over it. Like you'll get over a bad looking movie.
And good
most of the time.
sound design can convince you you're watching something better than you are. Like, I mean, Star Wars is like only half as good as it is because of the amazing soundtrack with playing.
And the sound design is great too.
Yeah. Sound is a big one for me for that one. And on top of that, I want to have a better grasp on what the tone that you're going for is, because there are comedic moments, and I hope they are intentional, because if they are, they were actually very solid in
solid,
like
for sure.
comedic moments. But if they're unintentional, then
You should consider making more content so we can watch it.
if they're unintentional,
Either
like
way.
for horror, lighting's such a big thing, and I think that's what made some of the horror moments like not work as well as they could have. There are some really creepy shots.
There's for sure creepy shots. Like I think the flashlight stuff's cool.
Yeah.
But all the stuff during the day is just kind of like, well, that's just sunlight.
We're in like a modern looking house. To try to make it look spooky, you kind of have to like be selective with where you're shooting and what angles you're getting and how you're lighting them, because it's hard to make kind of a modern, nice looking house look spooky.
Looks spooky, especially one that's kind of lively, has animals, looks modern.
Well, I like the shot of the animals. There's also ways you could take those shots of animals and make the atmosphere creepier.
I do agree with Alec. I feel like there's some parts that like if you're going for scary more consistently, then I was like, oh, there's elements that do that well, but there's other parts where I'm like, okay, well, I didn't realize it was supposed to actually be scary till like near the end.
Yeah.
And then if it was supposed to be funny, it kind of stopped being funny at a certain point. So it's like, okay, so it wasn't supposed to be funny.
Well, no, I think it's just like they wanted to dive into the horror at that point.
Regardless of
like
what
a lot of
it was,
horror movies are funny at first.
If there is one element that I would pick out, it's that kind of inconsistency left me not knowing how to feel.
They do have parts in the beginning that are definitely supposed to be funny, like when they argue about the what the title of the show should be called. And I liked their dynamic. Like I liked the two leads.
And he's just such a jerk to him. It is funny.
He wanted you to lean into that more. If you're gonna make him mean, make him a huge fucking cunt.
Yeah. Especially if you're gonna kill him at the end.
Overall, very solid. Proud of you again.
You have improved.
Good job, guys.
It was shorter next time.
No, I can't wait to see what you guys do next time. I think that this is really great improvement. If you're able to continue the upward trajectory, what you make next will be even better. So thank you again for submitting.
Yeah,
and
can't
we'll
wait.
see what awards you win.
Yeah. You're also up for best part.
This one was made by Dom. Dom's actually done some editing for us. He edited a video that I really love. He edited the Ben Shapiro video.
It's a good edit.
Good video, good edit.
Dom's a good man.
He got suspense, thriller, and or horror.
Everyone's getting simpler. No one's done dinosaur film. It's
Yeah,
kinda
no
weird
one's
that-
gotten-
I think you guys are rolling a couple times to get the ones you
there
like.
is some tomfoolery going on here because the fact that we got dinosaur film the first roll we did last time.
Yeah.
And no one's getting.
No one's gotten any of the weird
No
ones.
one's gotten Badass plus kid.
Kid.
Yeah, no one's gotten that. So this short film is called Nosferatu. I do like off the top. He's got snow.
He went to the snow, dudes.
No, we have not released our Uncle Mickey's masterclass on
what the snow
means.
Yeah.
So this is actually pretty brave to use the snow without knowing what it means yet.
You clearly don't know what it means. You
have
clearly don't know what it
no idea
means.
what it means.
But it is brave that you attempted.
You're using it well, and you are using it correctly, so that's good.
And then a globulon 4000. And that's to detect all sorts of ectoplasm and ghostly activities. You know, there's one time a ghost talked to me. Yeah, get this. Shit. A ghost!
I love this location.
This location is awesome.
Like, look at this fucking shot.
They're getting
This shot
nominated for
is
best location.
Fucking fantastic.
This shot's great.
Like, even outside of the location being good, the composition and the way the elements are laid out on this frame is actually really good.
It's cool.
This is also a great shot, utilizing silhouettes really well.
We've got a quasi-dimensional ectoplasm.
Audio every time.
And that's to detect all sorts of ectoplasm and ghostly activities.
Ghostly activity.
You're pretty prepared for this. Yeah.
That is so well timed. I don't know if that was directing, if that was Dom, you like timing that perfectly, or if the actor just instinctively timed that perfectly, or that was such a well.
It's a well done joke.
Seeing shadows, shadow figures in the light. It's a bit crazy, a bit scary.
Yeah. You know, there's one time a ghost talked to me. Yeah, get this.
It's such a good joke.
Rosebud. I won $2,000 that night.
Wow. Holy paranormal encounter.
Get the camera. Oh, Jesus, keep it rolling.
Thing. It is a similar concept to the
Yeah.
the previous one.
It's kind of funny how they both went for haunted location explorer.
When you have similar elements, everyone's got the same elements. Like you're gonna have similar concepts probably arising.
It happens in the regular 48 all the time.
I think I found
almost
something.
exactly.
I really like these shots.
Ghosts defecate.
It's obviously ectoplasm.
That timing's perfect.
Yeah.
It's obviously ectoplasm.
No.
Oh, don't worry, dude. He's not going to eat it. He's just going to take a picture of it.
Captain's log. There appears to be some sort of
That's the ground.
Oh God! Even if they just put chocolate on the ground,
It's on the ground.
it is still disgusting.
Like that's fine. That's just Gatorade or
yeah,
whatever.
it's Gatorade
You
and a
licked
lot
the
of
ground just now.
That was.
ectoplasm.
This guy's performance is great.
Ectoplasm.
But it is nice that something is shot on not an iPhone.
But something that helps iPhone footage tremendously is just using a tripod. Composing the shots and using a tripod to like make it so that not every shot is handheld elevates it so much.
If there are any spirits Please give us a sign.
That guy's also really funny. Yeah, he's gotten less overt laughs from us, but I think he's got a very funny
these two are really good together.
He compliment.
Holy shit, Victor! I think we have something.
Before we go in there, were you recording that?
What?
Were you recording?
Yes.
Down there. Do you think we can cut that out?
That's the extra plan.
Oh God!
This is just what really happened when Dom went here to film this.
A ghost!
Oh, they said.
Why is this happening to me?
There's the line. Did he stab him to death?
No, yeah, that man's dead.
Oh my God!
Gosh, no! We loved him.
You know what? These are effective, like, thriller, suspenseful shots. I gotta say,
Yeah, usually I don't like when like the windows are
oh, this
blowing
is
out.
so smart. He's using the phone to see where the guy is. Like he's using it. This is
making
awesome.
sure he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no! Nosferatu. Why is it called Nosferatu?
Wow, that was phenomenal.
I was very into that. Dom, my love and respect for you was on the line. I was worried that I was going to have to make an enemy out of you tonight, but no, I liked that a lot.
There's so many great things going on there. Very solid sense of pacing between like jokes, suspense. Like Dom clearly has a good idea of like how things should be timed out, making like the funny moments hit exactly when it's the funniest point to hit them. Both of those characters were really solid. I enjoyed their dynamic. The lead obviously was like a standout.
Yeah.
But the secondary character was also really good. Yeah, simple concept. Ghost hunters go into abandoned location.
Really elevates the I don't know, a location like that just really sells your short.
So many 48s are just shot in house. If
It's-
you're
yeah,
watching a
it's
bunch of
just
them, you get so like, okay, yeah, even if the short's good, you'll still be like, all right, it's another, like we're just in a house
We're
again.
just in a
you
house
know?
again.
And so being able to take you out of there and be like, no, it's not a house, it's this sick ass location, and it's like visually interesting to look at. It gives you like, it's gonna stick out in your head when you're watching 30
more
different short
passes.
films.
You're like,
Yeah, it automatically makes it more cinematic. Like,
guy drinks pee.
Well, he eats poop too off the ground.
He ate poop off the ground.
This is such a good short film that it has you start to like pick apart the themes, because thematically, Dom, is choosing shots that emphasize what a poop eater the protagonist is. He's literally an eater of poop.
Yes, literally consumes fecal matter.
What is this short film saying about poop eaters? Is that they
should be killed by homeless people. Yeah.
And that's a message I get behind.
I get behind that.
Yeah.
I get behind that. Once again, audio holds this short back a little bit for
Less so than other short films.
Less so than other short films.
yeah.
The audio is not completely
You might win
terrible.
best audio this year. Very solid.
Very,
jokes,
very
too.
good. Yeah.
Very proud of you.
Good stuff.
You have retained my love and respect, Dom. You were very close to losing it.
The whole team did a really good job. We keep saying Don.
Right,
Obviously,
you
you
guys,
guys all
seriously.
did a really good job. Got some really genuine laughs out of us.
Blows by too.
So this one is called Victoria. This was made by our boss.
Ooh, our boss made this one?
Yes.
I love this. Nominated for best part.
This is the email from our boss. I messed up on the short because I thought the required characters were Victor or Victoria Bloom. So he messed up on the first name of the character. It's not Valerie. Sure.
That's actually funny because remember we were
almost did the
driving
same
to the
thing,
restaurant. Is it Victoria?
We kept saying, yeah, Victoria.
and then Kevin was like, no, it's Valerie. And we're like, Kevin, why wasn't it
why
Victoria?
wasn't it Victoria?
You all approved this, man. Maybe you should listen next time when I speak.
I think it opened the door for us to make them married. In a real 48, that would disqualify you from a lot of awards, but for us, we don't really
I don't
care.
care.
Yeah, you guys did great. You proved that you made it in the weekend.
Yeah, whatever, boss.
It wouldn't matter if you got all of them.
Sir, you can do whatever you like. You actually get to decide the rules yourself.
Yeah, if you decided that the genre was
cum film,
and the prop was your penis, we would watch it and say you won. Alec does this thing, and if he can't think of a word, it ends up being cum.
cum is funny. Dude.
Cum's funny, dude.
Yeah, that's.
I laugh every time.
Why are you outing me like this, dude? Sam Slade does this thing where he's a fucking jerk for no reason.
Jerk for no reason. He's mean to everybody.
It's like, okay, why don't you just eat cum?
Hey, yeah, this is Victoria. Yeah, I'm at the place. Yeah, just like starting up.
Like this location. Also snow. He went to the snow.
Or it's just January. Whoa! They actually like went out and fucking filmed places.
I love this guerrilla filmmaking for sure.
Yeah.
Genius,
This is
sir.
exactly what we were just talking about. Of like,
Yeah, this is a guerrilla of the highest order.
yeah, elevates it so much. They're like just straight up filming the short film in the subway system.
Updog really likes moving his camera at the characters.
Creepy. This is like what Ralph the Movie Maker wishes Lover was like. Like the fact that this guy's following this girl on the subway, and it's like
no dialogue.
No dialogue.
Yeah, so I thought it looked good, but it'd be better if it was like black and white and like really fuzzy and like out of focus. That'd be a lot better.
I just wanted the whole thing to be in a car and have car audio.
This is a Silver Line train to
That's not suspicious.
Well, something cool they actually kind of did. The music kicks in when she notices.
Yeah.
Step back. How long is it?
Just give him the slip.
Ma'am, no, I wanted to tell you that you dropped your phone. Wait, he played the sound effect. Whoa, that
He
was
did
it.
make this very handsome.
Yes, very handsomely. Very smart too. There are so many things I'm just thinking about that they would have had to do. She gets on the subway, it drives away.
That
so
man's at the
he
station.
is left there. But then they also have a shot from so either they have two cameras, one following behind him and one in the subway.
Yeah, comment.
Or they just did it twice. They went to the next station, got back on, came back around. That's it. Wow.
Yeah, very simple concept.
That was great. One line of dialogue really outside of the required line.
I don't remember a flashlight.
I don't remember seeing a flashlight.
I don't remember seeing a flashlight.
It may have been in the beginning. He says it's in there, and because he employs me, I trust him.
The flashlight was
The
there.
flashlight was there. I saw the flashlight.
There's many lights that are flashing.
I said flashing light was the prop. Flashing light.
All the other shorts are actually disqualified for using flashing lights.
So this is our only winner.
We are also disqualified.
We are also disqualified.
So this is like a huge jump for Updog. Like the last production that we saw had some fun ideas, but rough around the edges. For a 5-minute like thriller short film, this is super well put together.
Solid.
It doesn't overthink anything.
It doesn't escalate.
We don't need an Uncle Mickey moment at the end where they explain everything why he's following her and every single thing that's happened in his life or whatever.
I don't
like we tend to do.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
It's hard to do a thriller in 5 minutes. It's a thriller short film in the way that like a lot of horror short films are horror short films. You know, like a good horror short film often doesn't have characters. It's just like this is a character, then the spooky situation, a spooky thing happens, and then it's over. This is like that, but a thriller situation.
One thrilling thing
Yeah, one
happens.
thrilling thing happens. I want to know more about it. I want to know, why is he following her?
So he's just a creepy guy.
Is he? Why did she rip up the map?
It's very bare bones.
Because it's so bare bones, my imagination's able to go places.
I'll give 2 light criticisms, sir. I think as far as a 48 goes, the implementation of the elements is pretty.
If this was a real 48, yeah.
Real 48, you wouldn't go very far because they don't like when the elements are kind of just like only kind of lightly in there. Like they like it when you really are making it a focus.
The lines at a significant moment, because I almost missed the line, and they did miss the line.
Yeah, I didn't even
It's really quiet, and it may have been dubbed because I don't think it lined up with what her lips.
Why is this happening?
It might have been good, like after she escapes the guy, she kind of sits back down as, why is this happening to me? So that way it's like, oh, that's the defining final moment of it.
yeah.
So it's like, oh,
He doesn't even know.
making a thing out of it.
I think what could have made it even more solid is if she kind of tricked him in a more, I don't know, unique or interesting way. Like she kind of just gets into the subway and he doesn't notice and she gets away. But if there was more like, oh, she did that really clever thing, or something, that would be cool.
I think this is a really good exercise in showing how a 5-minute short film can have like more to it just by having little details. We're also always trying to emulate our boss up dog when we write our short films, you know, like, but he's just really showing us how it's done. This is why he pays us the big bucks.
You know, you guys could be our boss too.
Wow, Kevin doing a Patreon plug?
Never Patreon
Oh my
plug.
God.
What can they see on the Patreon?
All this love and reverence and an unbridled loyalty could be yours.
I'm not even gonna say what's on the Patreon. You shouldn't be subscribing for the stuff on the Patreon.
Well,
you should be subscribing to the Patreon because you're ride or die.
We are not trying to build a YouTube subscriber
There is
following
awesome content on there, obviously. I don't care.
We are trying to build a cult. So if you're not willing to join the cult,
Yeah, if it
then
isn't
you're
obvious.
not worthy of the awesome Patreon bonus content that we have there, frankly. I once watched a documentary about a woman who killed her own baby and her brother because she thought that the world was ending because her cult leader told her so. I thought to myself, awesome, I'm gonna call that guy, figure out what he said to her.
I want that power.
I want that power.
I
It's awesome.
want to tell people to drink poisonous Kool-Aid. And they just do it.
And
by
they
the
just do it.
hundreds.
By the dozens. Yeah, like no questions asked. They just slurp it down and they think
So
it's awesome.
That's so awesome. That
So
you
if you want to help us achieve our goals, subscribe to our Patreon.
and if you're not afraid of like possibly drinking a little bit of poison at some point in your life,
we won't give you poison. You will enjoy it yourself.
gladly drink
You will
poison
want
source.
it.
I
You'll
just wanted
want
to clarify, we're not threatening to poison anybody. We're just going to convince
Absolutely
you
not.
to willingly drink it yourself because you'll want to do that for
Yes,
us.
and I want that.
So the final short film we're going to be reacting to is our own short film. This is
us.
a tradition that we started last time, and I think it's fun just to kind of go over it, do a post-mortem. That's what more this is. Obviously, we know the moments.
Do what we like, what we don't like.
Yeah. So the genres that we rolled, we were pretty unhappy with, or at least I was. I'm unhappy with every.
You're always
genre
unhappy?
we roll. Yeah.
You're like, oh, I want a dinosaur film again.
I was about to say I like dinosaur film. I don't like open-ended genres. Like I like genres with trappings that we can play with. With the two genres that we rolled being fantasy and suspense thriller. I was kind of like, you know, what do you do with those? You know, they're so vague, they're so broad. Fantasy can be literally anything. Like I know most people think of like dragons and stuff. We knew we weren't going to do that. So it's like we have these two very broad genres, and those are usually my least favorite ones because they give you the least amount to bounce off of. So it's like you're stuck thinking of something yourself. Yeah. So we couldn't, and we called all of our collaborators. I think
Literally.
Well, it wasn't like we couldn't. We called all our collaborators immediately just to get the word out.
Well, yeah, I said that as a joke, but we've also changed who's allowed in the writer's room, especially for a 48. Like having people that can just generate ideas. Like we end up whittling them down, and like in this one, we didn't actually have anyone in the writer's room. It was just the three of us, but still, like going through that same process because we weren't all together. That
send out the prompts. You see what people like. First reactions are like, this is what I think.
Got people on the horn. We were like, hey, this is what we got. What do you think? And then just like hearing what they think, and then we took some of those and then ran with them. So without further ado, we are going to be reacting to our short film, Take Me.
I want to be that girl and fuck Liam Neeson, you know?
No, stop! Wait!
Maybe you won't execute your fucking line.
A fucking flashlight? Oh, liquid bloom?
I hate the first shot.
Of
It's just a
Nicole.
medium of Nicole
Yeah.
for like 1 second.
Yeah.
I've always thought that the short opens with a dumb first shot.
I'm just not into our sex.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't arouse me anymore.
Nicole is so fucking good in this part.
Like Nicole is so good in this. Kevin is also so good in this. It's a world-class performance.
Oh yeah,
from Kevin.
powerhouse performances from both of them. My wife never laughs at any of the shit that we make. Like she's so immune to our sense of humor.
Yeah, she's over it.
This one, my wife was, I'm not even joking, like almost in tears of laughter.
My girlfriend the same way exactly. The past 4 48s we've done, I think, I've shown her, and she's not laughed a single time. This time she laughed.
The devouring?
Yeah.
No.
I am a hoot.
Yeah. This
How
one.
fucking dare she?
I don't know, where does anything come from, right? But if
Like she's just so good.
She's
Like
so good.
the way she zips through her emotions in this scene, where it's like clear she's trying to hide something, but then she's like, "No, I am into this Taken idea." You know?
yeah, because
The movie.
That was a line that I had to fight. Yeah, Kevin and I had to fight to keep it. I knew that I wanted to keep him saying it. One, because it clarifies to the audience that yes, we're doing a Taken thing about the 2008 film Taken. And also, I just think Kevin's delivery of that line is really funny. The movie.
My girlfriend's brother-in-law, he was like, your half run, half walk out the door was very funny. I was like, I was not doing a bit, but okay.
Allie said the same thing. She was laughing at your run.
The fact that you run like a little bitch in that shot was
it looked like you've never ran before.
That's
like,
basically
it looks
what he said. And I was like,
a very good actor for making it seem like you don't know how to run.
Hello?
This part peeves me.
Oh, the phone.
That you can see the phone.
I'll tell you where she is when we get our fucking money.
God, Mandy's so fucking good.
Second time using Mandy in something.
We filmed this obviously like hours apart, and we actually didn't know if we would have Mandy for the role of the head criminal. That is why Kevin says sir, because we were certain at that point that it wouldn't be Mandy. We thought
now it's just funny that he says sir.
Yeah, now it's just funny because he's so nervous, and Mandy's so much more masculine than him in that moment.
You Victor Bloom?
Yeah, that's me. I have your money.
So this guy, coworker of mine, tall, muscular, scary, not an actor at all. Again, we were short on actors, didn't have any of our scary regulars like Rosenberg or anybody. And so you were like, don't you have that coworker that kind of likes our stuff? And I was like, yeah, he's definitely scarier than me. I texted him and he's like, yeah, I can be scarier than you.
I'm sorry, was I supposed to put something else in the suitcase? I
The
didn't.
fucking money!
Yeah.
Alex did great, especially for someone that has never acted.
He was the Chris R of the movie. I was genuinely scared in these scenes. Why is this happening to me?
This scene was shot in like 15 minutes. We were
Because the light was
working
going away really
against the
quick.
light. We were running late by this point. Originally, we were supposed to start like an hour before. Yeah, Alex just rolled into it. I also love Keegan in every shot.
Yeah, that's Keegan in the mask if you guys don't recognize him.
Standing in the background holding a gun. One of my favorite little details, he had good trigger discipline. I noticed him doing it on set and that cracked me up. Like the idea that this criminal is just like worried about not keeping his finger on the trigger.
Shut up, you fucking weirdo, before I gag you.
Oh, yeah. Could you do that?
I do like that shot a lot. That's purely coincidence. We were at the location. We noticed that if you panned up, you can see the person coming down.
Victor Bloom?
Getting the timing of the falls was pretty important.
Yeah, I'm glad we used the flashlight to kill people.
And this is funny. We talked about this while editing. It's so funny that he could even considers keeping
it.
the
And
flashlight.
people have like pointed that out too. They've been like, why would he even consider it?
But to me, the logic is sound. He thinks he's in this role playing.
Yeah, he doesn't
fantasy.
think this is real.
Valerie! Don't fucking move!
Take the shot, Victor. Take the shot.
This climax is great because it's just like the tension of like a Mexican standoff with Nicole moaning.
That was the original pitch. I literally, that was the thing that sold us on this idea, was the idea of having this Taken thing. I remember asking Sam Slade, okay, where's the joke? And he was like, no, the joke is that she's just like getting off to it the entire time.
Yeah, like she is orgasming.
Yes.
To the fact that he is doing a Taken
He's doing
thing.
the Taken thing.
I'll give you to the count of...
We love that squib. That's probably our best squib we've ever done.
Best squib
we
we've
got
ever
very
done.
lucky. So we put plastic everywhere purposefully because we knew we were going to kill somebody in the scene. But we completely covered the ceiling with blood.
Yeah,
sprayed.
We thought we were so
everywhere.
smart. We'd covered it floor to ceiling, but we just stopped
At the ceiling.
You're so fucking hot. Yes. Oh.
We want to
there was-
talk about this shot.
This might be my favorite shot we've ever gotten.
All of these sounds were being made live.
Yes.
Yeah, they were being
in
made
this
live.
take.
Which arguably is a bad idea.
Yeah,
Because
but it's for a 48 dude.
This is also the last thing we shot.
This is the last shot we got. This was the martini shot.
that took so many takes. The one that we ended up using is the third to last take. Mandy had a shoe thrown right at their abdomen and didn't break. It literally ends the last possible frame it can before Mandy breaks, because Kevin and Nicole are doing those lines live.
Nicole said, baby, don't come yet.
No, baby, don't come yet. Baby, don't come yet.
That destroyed Mandy.
Nicole said some very funny stuff in there.
Oh, there's gold on the cutting room floor.
You want to be my naughty Neesums?
That was every take too.
Neesums.
Said Neesums. Be my naughty Neesums. She's talking about how turned on she is by Taken and knows lines from it.
And then she just straight up gets it wrong.
I like the subtext of her character that it's brought up that in Taken it's the daughter, and she just ignores that. It's like she's done some digging into her sexuality and what turns her on, but she's not gone that far. She peered over the edge to find that she did have daddy issues and then just pulled out.
And it
She's
was
no,
I'm not gonna dive into that.
I'm not gonna dive into that.
It is 100% a daddy thing. She wants her dad to fuck her.
Any woman that wants to bang Liam Neeson has daddy issues. He's looked like a 50-year-old man since he was 13.
Overall, I love this short. It's one of my favorites that we've ever done.
I'm a little disgusted by us watching this short, and I wish we were shitting on it more because that's what I'm more used to. I find it harder for this one, honestly. I'm really proud of everyone on set. Like, I'm usually just proud of our actors and Chris.
Yeah.
But this time I was also proud of me and Alec, which never happens.
That literally never happens.
It literally never happens. I think we all did really good on this one.
But it's like, you know, when you've done something that you're genuinely proud of.
I do still think the first scene is too long.
One little fuck you.
Oh no!
Shut the fuck
I can
up.
see some problems with it for sure. Thing I feel like we cut that could have helped us as for the overall short is that, and it's something we got in the comments from our boy Richard.
Yeah,
I completely agree with the stakes aspect of it. We did have a line where Kevin is more like, he has a more distraught moment when she brings up like this isn't working. He thinks that things are ending, but we kind of just cut that whole bit. We just were like, let's get to the funny stuff.
But I would even
conflict.
say in the script, I think it could be more clear. Like to agree more with Richard's point, I think that like we do rely on this in the short film on the shorthand of he's a man, so obviously he wants sex. Like we are expecting the audience is just like familiar with
to
that,
just be like, yeah,
and jump on board with
especially when the main character is Kevin.
Yeah. Having there be more tangible stakes would have made all of the like later actions make more sense.
If we even had like Nicole saying something like this needs to work or else this is not going to work.
I think once we get to the phone call, things are like paced exactly correct. Like everything moves the way it should.
See, I honestly have no pacing issues. I still would struggle to cut anything out.
Yeah. Something else we got to mention, Josh Frick, first time used him as an editor for a short.
Josh learned the hard way that we don't slate on these projects. If you're editing professionally, that's a really bad thing. We normally edit all of our stuff. So
we are goblins on set that don't care about the editor because that's us.
Yeah,
and we actually screw ourselves over.
We screw ourselves over constantly
doing that.
But we persist to do it for some reason. He did such a good job. Like we were, I don't want to say worried, but I know because we've always edited our own stuff, we've always kind of been like, well, if we work with an editor, they have to be able to edit it the way we would want things edited. And so being able to see like, oh, he did a good, like I would happily work with Josh again if he was not completely.
Yeah, this is actually the first time we've had someone that wasn't us edit a short.
Yeah.
Or any bit of, he didn't edit the whole short, but edit any bit of a short. But yeah, this time Uncle Mikki, last time it was objectively terrible. Proud of you, I'd say. Decent job across the board.
Yeah.
Very proud of Chris, very proud of all our actors. Of course, I'm always proud of our actors.
Oh, our actors are the best.
Are the only reason that our shorts are good.
You really know that you're worthless when you read your script and you know, like, this isn't funny now, but it will be tomorrow.
It will be tomorrow when our extremely talented actors. There is one more thing in the room to address, which is the Trophs.
Oh, are we up for awards?
We are not eligible for awards unless we really deserve to win them.
So we are eligible for awards.
But only if we really deserve to win them. Yeah, so nominations for actor, the girl in Trash Baby.
And the girl in
Victoria.
In Victoria.
The lead actor in Nosferatu.
Yeah. So unfortunately though, Nicole is gonna win Best Actress this time though. Better luck next year. You guys did great, obviously, but she slaughtered you easily. Moving on.
So best editing. I would say that Victoria had some pretty good editing. I also think that Nosferatu genuinely had some really good editing. Trash Baby also had some pretty good editing. Actually, as far as technical things that
I think across the board, everyone did pretty good job editing.
Yeah.
Editing was not bad. We'll call Josh up tonight. He'll probably cry. I'm a little bitter that we didn't win this one. I thought we had it clutched in the bag.
Yeah, we did do a very good job. In fact, some even say better than the rest of them.
Yeah, but no, our boss, he crushed us.
Best location.
This is a hard one, dude.
This one, we had a lot of good, in fact, some of the best locations I've ever seen for a 48, frankly.
So,
naturally.
Yeah, Nosferatu. God, Nosferatu's gonna sweep.
Next category is going to be best use of elements.
Yep. So this is a combined award.
So whoever short took all of the elements, the line, the character, the prop, the flashlight, all together and did that best.
So the winner of the best use of elements is going to be Vulpes Media and their film Spiritus, Tempus, Pascendi.
Wow, good job.
Wow.
I like the use of the line a lot because I think the character is despicable.
I love the character.
It's very funny.
Actually, and it's funny that he is still like questioning like this should not be happening to me, even though it's all his fault.
To me. I love what a dick he is. That makes it like stand out, and also it's just like we love.
And I genuinely think he used the elements the best.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, and I like the use of the flashlight. There's that really good creepy shot of the like using the flashlight to light the silhouette of the creepy person.
The next award is going to be Best Cinematography. This is a award I hold very near and dear to my heart. And I think that this year had some really, really genuinely strong contenders.
For sure.
I think that even in the short films, like we had a couple of them that were shot on an iPhone, even with those limitations, I think there were still some really great uses of what an iPhone can do. But I think to me there was a standout, and that standout was Nosferatu. Not a single light was used on a project that wasn't ours, but they're using that natural light very well. The second to last award, the second most important award.
While we're doing sound.
Nah.
They all failed.
They all failed.
All right, well, Chris wins.
The winner of Best Writing is Bringing Up Trash Baby by Just Your Average Joe.
Really good jokes in there.
Really solid jokes. There were so many areas where it could have gotten too crazy for its own good, but the writing is what grounds it and keeps the audience from like just completely checking out because it's so silly that it's very easy to cross that threshold into just like no one gives a shit land.
The writing and the concept of that short is what carries it. Like that's the fun part about it. It's just the goofs. You know, that's why it gets Best Writing from Uncle Mikki.
Yeah.
We're all about the goofs.
We're all about the goofs over here.
The winner for Best Director is Victoria. It's so hard to do suspense in such a short amount of time. And
definitely gets tone.
Only 5 minutes.
Yeah, they build this tone, they do this thing, they're in and out in 5 minutes, and they also give you some awesome locations in that time. It is so much easier to make a 12-minute short than a good 6-minute short. But the 6-minute short's going to be better. I wish that we had made a 6-minute short. That's what we're always going for. The problem is that I think it's a Mark Twain quote. Something like, I wanted to write you a short letter, but I ran out of time, so I wrote you a long letter. The magic of good storytelling, brevity is the soul of wit, all of those other quotes that you can think of.
Very solidly directed, which is why you deserve it.
And you're so handsome.
That too.
The second to last award that we're going to do, and the second most important, is going to be Best Film. This was a hard one to judge. We try to be as objective as possible, and we wanted to make sure that only the best film could win. So that is why it has to be Take Me by Us.
Oh yeah, no, that was the
that was the one. It was a slam dunk.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Congratulations! Yep.
Congratulations!
Thank you. We said it when we announced this competition. Bring your A game because we stomped your ass last time, and we brought our A game.
I guess didn't. I guess you guys just like.
Well, they still did really good. And I'm really proud of all of them. They made some really good short films.
They made I loved everything they gave to us and everything, but they just shit the bed comparatively.
Compared to what we did.
Comparatively.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it goes.
When you're like us and you're as good as we are, and you also get to decide who wins.
It's actually really easy to win Best Picture. Let me tell you how you do it. You be in control of who wins.
So the actual best award,
this is the one I want the most.
Yeah. So this is best part. We jokingly pitched that the Oscars should have this in their.
They definitely should.
And they should. Honestly, it's a good award, and it's best part.
Just best part.
You know,
best
like
part.
when you
that can be defined in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a scene.
It can be a line.
A moment. It can be a line.
Yeah.
As long as that was the best
that
part.
Yeah, that's the best part.
I have not seen a part like that in forever.
What the fuck? Oh shit! Why didn't I record that? Now my viewers will never believe me. Oh, damn it.
That was such a good part.
Yeah,
I love that part.
Yeah, that was hot contention though. We were trying to figure out it was between a few.
But guys, oh my fucking god, you fucking nailed it. You beautiful bastards.
This was awesome.
I cannot even state how proud of you all I am. This was the coolest experience. These were the best short films. Thank you all so much for participating. We love you all so much. We had a blast making our short film, and we hope that you had a blast making yours as well.
Hopefully more people show up for next year.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Get more people, get more friends, bring more people to the channel. Let's do it. Let's make it
so
big.
proud of everybody across the board.
Yeah.
I think everybody crushed the whole thing. I think the shorts were great. And yeah, bring your A game next year because we're tired of winning.
I'm very sick. This is our third best film. Our second best film.
Second best win
best
in the
film.
world.
Yeah.
In the world. Second best, second time winning our festival.
You can tell we've been recording for like 4 hours.
It's
we're not.
This went way.
Yeah, this is solid. We burned through all of our memory cards. Now we were shooting in 6K, but
brag about it.